Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the Cross Watcher. This is the Mystic Leo. Put your paws up top for me if you know what's up. It's good to see you, fam. It is another beautiful day here in paradise. Yes, it's what you choose, right? So I choose paradise today. All right, so we're doing a general read today, and I'm going to actually do a Celtic cross. I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross. I think I'm just going to do these from time to time. I used to do them all the time, but I haven't done them for probably like a year now. So I thought it would be nice to do this today. Take the stuff that resonates for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and leave the stuff that doesn't. If nothing resonates in your sun sign for this reading, you can check out my older readings, or you can check my other channel. It's linked down below, the Phoenix Cloud Tarot. Okay, there's still readings there that you can look at. Readings are timeless, just FYI. Whenever you see or hear it is really when you're meant to see and hear it, okay? There's a lot of links down below, including my link tree for all my social media and a link to my coaching website. I am also a life coach. If you're interested in that and want to have a conversation, you can go over to the website, or you can hit me up in my DMs on Instagram. All right, and last but not least, please don't forget, give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that top notification bell, because if you don't, you may not ever see me again, because that's just how the things work. All right, let's get going. I wanted to see what energies we're working with, and they came out. Okay, so we have, and you guys know I'm not an astrologist, but I have some cards I'm working on learning slowly by slowly. My brain is almost on maximum capacity, but we have the waning crescent moon. This is preparation and compassion. It says taking a deep breath and surrendering to whatever has happened. So with the past, if you're getting any kind of depression or sadness about the past, and everything that's out of your control, anxiety, okay? So the things that may be happening currently or in the future that you feel like you don't have any control over, or that you might be anticipating. If you didn't reach the goal you set at the beginning of the cycle, that's fine. You're gonna get there. Slow and steady wins the race, my loves. Leo, the fifth house, it is the house of children. It says house of pleasure and creativity. It says fifth house is pleasure and creativity, but this is focused on children, okay? And it says the fifth house represents creativity and self-expression, also offspring, and is also associated with romance and affection, love and affection. So this house could be affected right now, all right? I know my hair is just doing its thing. We have the 12th house of Pisces, rehabilitation. House of sacrifice and inner life. The 12th house refers to the unconscious and the things beyond the physical plane. It has been called the house of karma. So intuition, guys, definitely listening to your intuition and your subconscious thoughts, paying attention to what you're thinking, what you're shaping your reality into, that kind of stuff, okay? And we have the element of water, which I think is so neat, because we have the moon and we have water deeply affecting you. So you could be very emotional at this time, potentially. Or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It says feminine or yin, feeling. Water is a symbol of emotion, dreams, and intuition. Water is receptive and sensitive to subtle currents of inner connection. It flows through everything and connects at a deeper and more unconscious level than that provided by logical thought. So this is about listening to your intuition, going deeply with yourself, and really truly understanding how everything is interconnected. Now, water, it talks about it right here where it says it's receptive and sensitive to subtle currents of interconnection. So when we speak to water, which is why words are so powerful, because our bodies are made up of like something like 70 to 75% of water. When we speak certain things, we can actually shift the nature of that within our cells, okay? That's why language is incredibly powerful. Be very aware of how you use it, okay? I'm currently studying a lot of NLP. I have a huge interest in it, and we use it a lot in coaching when it comes to work reframing the mind, all right? So let's talk about the current energy for you, Leo. Please do not mind Lady Sassy Pants. She is screaming right now because she wants to eat several hours earlier than she knows she's supposed to eat. So she keeps up this, what we call almshouse, the fuckery, the bull doo-doo. Yeah, she'll just scream and scream. She's fine. I just don't want her walking around here and doing it while I'm trying to read. Okay, in your current energy, getting really clear on stuff, feeling really sober. Somebody here may be actually going through a rehab program or something like that. There's a lot of choices and opportunities that you need to make. So this is about your energy getting clear, okay? What's influencing this? What's happening that's creating this for you? Oh, this is a matter of the heart. Okay, the Queen of Cups here. It's a matter of the heart. So this is happening literally because there's a choice you need to make around your feelings when it comes to a relationship, okay? And it doesn't have to be a relationship for you guys. You know, this can talk about your intuition. You may be getting clearer intuition or clearer intuitive hits. Maybe more clear with your thoughts and your emotions about something that you want to pursue in your life. You could be having a lot of incredibly intuitive dreams at this time as well, okay? Okay. Okay, the goal you might have right now is to get yourself from being blocked, restricted. It could be self-limiting beliefs because this is that, self-sabotaging. It could be that you feel stuck in a certain situation or stagnant at a place in your life, okay? So that's kind of like what you really want. You may even feel like you're being punished right now, like by the universe. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it ain't out here with no whips, but I might be. Okay, anyway, let's talk about what happened like way in the past, okay? So the distant past that created this. What happened way back in the past? Okay, somebody, either you or somebody in your energy may have felt that like things weren't moving along, okay? So you tried to work something out here, but it did not work with the Two of Wands in reverse. It could be also that somebody wasn't wanting to make a decision. It's really, in the upright, it's a maybe card, so you may have felt stuck because you needed somebody else to decide something in order for you to move forward, okay? What else happened in the past? What happened in the more recent past that brought Leo here? Oh, some of y'all might have found out you're pregnant. Okay. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you see, it's getting worse. I can't, you guys, listen, every time I work from home, she starts at literally 2 o'clock and she eats at like 5 or 6. So this is her. She's actually in the kitchen. There's like a little galley door. She's in the kitchen with a whole bowl of crunchy food. But she's doing this because she wants wet food. She's literally in the room right there with food. And she's still doing this. It's not because she wants to be out. She'll just come here and scream right here until I give her wet food. And then she'll come back in an hour and scream some more. Okay, so the cat is okay. She's just very old and set in her ways. Okay, so also in the recent past, some of you may have become a mother too, okay? So, you know, you may have been in a growth phase. Okay, and I feel like there's something about you outgrowing a situation here in your life recently. It's like you went through this process. This is also Libra energy because this is ruled by Venus. Okay, Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus, which is this card. Okay, the Empress. So it feels to me like some of y'all went through some sort of relationship that really affected you, and there was nothing really happening here. It was like indecisive. There may have been some restrictions through the relationship. Maybe you or the other person and could, you know, there was a fear, somebody fearing change and then not taking a leap of faith or not doing something here. So from that time until this recent past, there was a growth process that you all went through, okay? So I think that what's happening here is that you're seeing this very clearly now. You're very realistic about it, and for you, you know, the situation, it's influencing you, but you've learned to love yourself now. You see, you're nurturing yourself, and you're looking for a nurturing connection, okay? So let's talk about what's going to come in the near future here, future influence. What's going to come into being in the near future? Okay. Excuse me. A challenge, okay? A challenge, maybe even a test. Maybe even a test is coming up here. But I do see there could be an argument that you're having with this person because it is passion. It could kind of like, you know, indicate some sort of discussion, a heated discussion with somebody. But I feel like this is you becoming more ambitious, going out there, dating, doing things for yourself, really going for it, getting ready to sort of take off, okay? Your confidence is building in the near future, and you're ready to, you know, go out and do it. You're ready to get, you're like, I'm ready for a challenge now, okay? All right. Let's see your current thoughts. Where are you at? What are your thoughts about all of this? It's okay, lady. You have food in there, mommy. You're reevaluating yourself, the Judgment card, okay? You're going through an awakening process right now, and you're making a lot of decisions, all right? And, you know, you may feel that this is sort of like a final, like this is a big, huge change in your life, and it's like a final decision for many of you, okay? You're making a final decision about this. I think that some of you, maybe your person wants a second chance, or you do. It's maybe, it's a maybe, but I just feel like you're kind of like forgiving this person or yourself, looking at yourself, maybe what roles you played in moving forward, okay? You're ready to start something new in your life. What are all the things outside of Leo that are affecting Leo at this time? The Fool in reverse, Aries energy. You could be dealing with the Aries, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. The unknown, you know, and thinking that you're making the wrong decision, that you're being foolish, or you're impulsive here, or you're naive, that there's something wrong with you, okay? It could be that your person feels these things too, like maybe you don't want to be with them because you have this sort of thing that you think about them, okay? And that's not about you, that's about them, how they think you're perceiving them, okay? What are your deepest feelings about all of this stuff that's happening right now for you, Leo? What's your feelings? Oh, you just feel like, okay, as if I do this, when's the other shoe gonna drop, okay? Not the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you may lose a job, or you may let go of a job here. Deep down, you might feel like you might have some money issues for some of you. But I think deep down, you feel like this person or this situation, you weren't appreciated there fully, okay? Because I think there's been a shift for you where you've learned to appreciate yourself more and love yourself more, okay? Talk to me about the potential outcome of all of this, potential outcome. Yeah, the potential outcome is that you let go of this, okay? You know that this is like beating a dead horse. It's a Ten of Wands in reverse. This talks about, you know, feeling like the problems are too big, okay? You're ready to let go of this and get rid of this burden is what I truly feel, you guys, okay? Let me see what challenge is coming. What's the challenge for Leo? The Ten of Cups. Some of you may actually be married to this person. You could have a family. You could have something that makes you happy about this connection. And so that is a problem, okay? It may be that, you know, you would need to let go of what you thought was going to be the happily ever after with this particular person, okay? Because unfortunately, we tend to have that, you know, when we fall in love with people, we start seeing a future with them, you know, and then what happens, we begin to hold those people to that thing that we fell in love with instead of the reality. So right now, what's happening with you guys is you're getting the reality check, okay? You're having the reality check of who this person is, or what this job really is, or who the friends are in your life. You take it as it resonates for you. You're having the reality check, okay? So I want to see about this end result. Why the Ten of Wands in reverse, please? Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay. Too many hurts, too much drama, too much bullshit, too many Manny, Mo, Dick, and Harrys, okay? Too many Jane, Wanda, and you know, Sarah's over here. It's just been too much. There's too many hurts. There's too many negative feelings. You've been hurt and devastated by this person or this thing in your life. You've had enough. You've basically reached your limit. That's all, you know, Papa used to say, that's all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. That's what Papa used to say, because I used to watch Papa. Anyway. All right. In this current energy, tell me about that Seven of Cups, please, with this Queen of Cups. Crossing it. Thank you. I like when they drop out. Yeah, you're dealing with... You're still, you know, I think you're still learning to trust your intuition at this time, and the distinction between your intuition and what your mind's telling you. And that may be what's confusing you at this time. So I heard somebody say this, because I've had a lot of people say, well, how do I know it's my intuition? And I heard this lady say, if it makes you feel scared, then it's your intuition. If it makes you feel a little bit scared, it's your intuition. Your mind won't make you feel scared or something like that. It was something like that, but I don't know. You know, you'll sometimes second guess your intuition, but your mind is created to, you know, egoically solve issues. So you're going to be like, okay, if I do this, this, and this, that works, right? But when something just comes up, it's just like when I read and I say to you guys, like, I don't know what I'm saying. You know, I'm just going to say it, because I would always question or doubt myself. That is actually your intuition. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but it kind of makes sense to me, but it doesn't. Okay. Anyway, see, you just saw the whole process happen right in front of you. Anyway, so I think you've been doubting and still really learning to trust your intuition at this time. You've been through a lot, and you feel like you've been put through the ringer. So you don't really want to feel confused by things anymore. You know, what's influencing your future is that there's stuff that you want to do and you want to pursue and you're passionate about, okay? And, you know, you yourself are giving your feeling more ambitious. You're feeling more lit up about doing for yourself, because you're loving yourself more. You've been on a bigger journey. You're creating boundaries. You're doing all these things that you've been wanting to do here, okay? And for those of you where you're walking away for a job, this is you knowing that you deserve better, and this is a way of you giving yourself what you actually deserve, all right? But it's definitely very scary, okay? Now tell me why the Page of Pentacles in reverse are the inner feelings. Yeah. You might think that you're jumping to some sort of conclusion here with the Knight of Swords in reverse. And, you know, also deep down you might feel a little bit lonely. Sometimes you ignore your own advice or the advice of other people with the Hermit Virgo energy here, okay? So deep down you know that you want to spiritually grow. You know that there's something else for you, okay? And the only way you're going to get that thing is if you become incredibly uncomfortable comfortable with choosing mediocrity. I don't care if that's at a job. I don't care if that's you knowing that you've been mediocre and showing up in the world that way, or somebody you've been dealing with, right, guys? It's literally like every one of us gets to sit down and be like, why have I been so mediocre this whole time? I've done it. I do it all the time. Actually, I'm like, why in the hell would you do that, Isa? Why would you just sell yourself out, right? Because we have those moments where the stuff comes back and we're like, shit, there it is again. Right? Hey, I'm just like you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm on here reading these cards, it don't mean I don't need some help. Okay? I love you guys. All right. Now let me see. Let me get a little advice card here from the animals. All right, my loves. Let's see. I hope you guys like this reading. Let me know if you do. What else for Leos? And then we're going to wrap it up. Okay. The camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. That doesn't just mean the outside resources or the physical resources. It means the resources in your brave little heart, in your spirit, in your mind, okay? Even in the physical realm, you've got to trust yourself with whatever this is that you're kind of stepping out on for some of you, okay? Everything's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good influences here. You know, like I said, some of you could be in your feelings about all this, but, you know, this is the surrendering to whatever is to be. Surrender to whatever is to be. All right, my loves, I love you very much, my babies. Put your paws up top for me because it's great to see you. And if this did resonate for you, please don't forget to smash the love button for your girl. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that top notification bell so I show up in your feed, okay, so you can find me once again. All right, and thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Meow.